Ball teed up. Austin Llzaire out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They begin the drive with Chubb. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready?
They send the tight end in motion. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready? Quick.
He finds Aguilar. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready?
They give inside to Chubb. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down from the gun. He's on the move. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Ready? Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let him go.
Winston looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got Njoku on the sideline, caught. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Ready? Let him go.
Chubb on the give, headed left. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. Won't get it complete. Here we go, right away, we've got a loose ball. And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, it's Chubb. Oh, he trucked that defender. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Green, come and see. Easy. Let me go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. A lot of mess on the move here. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 6. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
60 Eagles.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19-18.
Running back sent in motion.
Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79.
of the gun, Daniels. And the defender comes away with it. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Let him go. Green, triple team. Johnny.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's Winston to the air. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They are looking at 4th down, however. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Kate, you can read my body language in the booth. That flew in the face of common sense. Not even a little bit, but a lot. And no matter which play it went, it was sure going to be one of the most remembered calls of this game.
Winston to throw it. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Winston now. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running right with Chubb. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second and 8. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Tight end going in motion here. On first down, here's Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Daniels from the pistol. Still going inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Give now to the running back. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Ford on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, stop. Ready. Wait. Where do we go?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On the move, headed right. And a man is there to knock that away. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They motion the slot man right.
Where we go?
2nd and 10 now. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run here on 1st down. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Thank you, Llroe, there for the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now give right side to Chung.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Intended for Judy, but it's intercepted. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first. Another carry for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready.
Offense to the line for second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders dealing with 2nd and 13.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Hurt. 18 rattle.
Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
It's all lined up. Llzaire now ready to send this flying. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. From the 29. Forced out to his right. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
A give to Chubb, running left. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, they were hoping They're hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now Daniels off the play action. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They send a man in motion. Throwing it just before halftime. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here's Ford on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. Check, 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 check. Come 19.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Option design here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. Here we go, set.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Daniels now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
19 tight. 19 tight. Street. Ready.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Chap 60. Chap 60. Here we go. Hey, smash, Bronco. Check smash. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Going ground game again here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Llzaire now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Llzaire now ready to send this flight. Here's Ford on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready to go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Throwing is Winston. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ready? Follow, follow, follow. White, 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 white. Ready to go.
Winston looking to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Again the throw now on 2nd and 10. Jeudy there to grab it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Ready to go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
go now. 18, Pioneer. Top low, 18.
Daniels from the pistol. He's on the move. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Three quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth.
14.
Second down now, 7 to go. Robinson on the inside give. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down. Staying with Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Go! Hey! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
The running back gets it on the draw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming.
Let's go! 79 Broncos! No street!
They motion the tight end over.
Check smash! Check smash!
Daniels throwing on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Green, triple C.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Again, it's Chubb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Into the hands of Tillman, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. To throw, here's Winston. He connects downfield on 4th. Touchdown, Cleveland. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2. They give it to the back of the zone lead. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Street.
2nd down and 10. Daniels stays in the pocket, and they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Running it after the penalty. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Go!
On first down, here's Eckler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 48. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Daniels. It's cut. Eckler. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready? Mustang 19.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Ooh, incomplete there on second down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third down give to Eckler. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. So a big kick coming up for Austin Seibert. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Returns looking good so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Green, double team. Let's go.
Throwing now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
the ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
It's all lined up. Llzaire now ready to send this flight. Here's Ford on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. A give to Chubb, running left. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.